Can you believe we're into the final days of 2023? What a year. These last few days are a really good opportunity to slow down, pause, reflect, and infuse these final days with meaning and joy as we move into 2024. So I've put together 5 really simple exercises you can do in these final days as we prepare. The fifth one is probably the most impactful, so stay tuned and watch that. And I've also got a special gift for you at the very end. The first exercise, which I've already done, is having a date with yourself. So that could mean enjoying your favorite beverage, like a cup of tea or a glass of wine, and really being on your own to reflect and contemplate. I did a date with myself by going to the Art of Sauna, which is here locally, and I went on my own. I did a little microdosing, that's very legal here, and meditated, reflected, and journaled. It was such a lovely experience. It really reminded me how important dates with ourselves are. So I'm going to try to do them at least once a month moving forward because our life can be so busy. And when we're around people, naturally we are socializing. So it's actually really nice where you can have a date with yourself, just be in your own thoughts and reflect and make it really intentional. During your date, ponder what moments in 2023 filled you with gratitude. It doesn't matter how small they are, they all had meaning in your life. It could be personal achievements, moments of happiness, maybe some challenges that you faced that you overcame. These are all moments that contributed to your growth and contributed to this year. Sometimes it's also helpful to look back at photos so you can scroll through your phone, or if you journal, you can read back on your journal. And that's a really great way to also reflect on everything that you experienced in 2023. The next exercise that hopefully I'll do this afternoon, if not tomorrow, sorry, I need a little sip, is to connect and share joy with others. So, one thing that I have been doing for the last few years during these quiet final weeks of the year is decluttering and collecting clothes that I no longer need and donating them. There's been years where we've even gone to the downtown east side, which is in Vancouver, where a lot of our homeless population lives, and we've personally dropped off bags of clothing since we're a family of 5. And it's been a really great experience for our kids to realize that all populations live in our community and the joy that just the simple things that they no longer want can bring to others. Other examples that you could do is visiting an elderly relative or someone that you know is feeling a little lonely. You could volunteer or even buy a stranger a random cup of coffee. These little acts not only brighten someone's day, but they also enrich your own life. The third exercise I would recommend you do in these final days is celebrating your wins from 2023. It doesn't matter how small or big they were, but think back, reflect, and try to remember some of the wins you had. When I was on that date with myself at the Art of Sauna, I suddenly remembered that I spent 12 weeks doing bodybuilding training, something I've never done before. I became the strongest person I've ever been in my life, even at this age. I trained with an incredible woman. Her name is Nikita Sharma, if you want to look her up. She's fabulous. She trains people all over the world. She's got an incredible TEDx talk. Really enjoyed the experience, but most of all, I'm so grateful for the habits that I acquired during her training that I'm still practicing today. For example, right now, this isn't actually a cup of tea. It's a cup of water. I actually hate drinking water. I don't know how I've survived my entire life off coffee, tea, and wine as my primary sources of hydration. But she really got me to drink water, and somebody finally convinced me that it is something important that I do. That's one of my wins this year. If you've got any wins, it'd be great if you share them below because not only will it amplify your joy, but it may even encourage mutual inspiration to others. The fourth exercise, which is something I've never done before, but I'm really excited to do and start doing every year, is writing a letter to yourself. So, dear Paula, in 2023, and then you just take it from there and write a letter to yourself about the things you did, what new things you learned, the challenges you overcame, what trips you took, what people you met, who came in and out of your life. There's so many things you can write about the year. And I really hope to do this every year so that I can look back and reflect on the different years of my life to see how they've changed, how I've evolved, and really just to have gratitude of being alive and experiencing life. And then the last exercise that I ask you to stick around for is a different twist to something that people tend to do every New Year's, and that's a twist to setting New Year's resolutions. I have such a hard time with New Year's resolutions, and they really don't work for me, and I don't think they work for a lot of people. So this year, I'm going to set gentle intentions for 2024, and a lot of them are going to be from my book here, 52 Weekly Habits, that I will be doing here socially online. So if you want to join me on these weekly habits, please follow, please forward and like if you like the content. And these are just simple weekly habits, some of them as simple as having an extra glass of water a day, that align with the gentle intentions I'm setting for myself in 2024. These would be broader themes rather than resolutions. So it could be to be more present, to make more time for the people that matter in my life, to engage in more creativity, just to draw on a few examples. So, really, it's about themes and intentions much more than New Year's resolutions. I think this is a really gentle way to start 2024 without being goal focused or outcome focused, and instead really enjoying the journey. So, as we live these final days of 2023, let's use them as opportunities for joy, connection, and reflection. Now, the special gift I wanted to give to all of you, if you comment down below 52, I will send you a free PDF of my book so you can follow it along. And if you like the PDF, it'd be great if you order my book off Amazon or from my website, 52weeklyhabits.com. Would also love for you to register and join the community. There's lots of free resources on there, and I'll be posting more in the coming weeks. Plus, forward this on to a friend and let me know, and I will put you in a draw to win one of these books, which I will mail to you personally. And finally, here's to cherishing the now and welcoming in the new with open arms.